Well, what is going on, everyone? It's your boy, the Furniture Dude, and I'm back at it again with another video. And so today's video is just gonna be a standalone character of Pythor. Now, before I even start the video, I just want to let you know that the playlists have been updated every single time I do these types of videos. So if you're willing to check out every standalone character that I have reviewed, you could go ahead and check it out. So with that being said, let's just start on the video. Okay, so Pythor, as we know, we know that he's an anacondrae. Anacondrae, like, the tribe anacondrae, the ones that fought in the Serpentine War. Him and his kind, after when the Serpentine War was over and the Elemental Masters won, him and his tribe had been sent inside of some tomb. I forgot, it's somewhere in the desert. Him and his kind were sent in a tomb, and sadly, because the only reason why he's the only survivor is because apparently his own kind actually had fed, like, they kind of died of hunger, and they had to eat each other, and they sadly perished. Pythor, however, is the only survivor, and probably most likely one of the only villains that are still alive today, which is shocking, because apparently, like, throughout other seasons, we haven't actually heard from him ever since Day of the Departed. So, okay, what this character is. So, Lloyd ended up opening the tomb of the Anacondrae after the Hypnobride and the Fangpire betrayed him. After when those two tribes betrayed Lloyd, when he was young during the Rise of the Snakes of Season 1, he befriended Pythor, which was the last Anacondrae. Sadly, Pythor wanted revenge against the people who locked him in there. So what he did was that, like, he used Lloyd to actually get the map from him and use the map to reunite all the tribes. Once he reunited all the tribes, he decided to team up with all the tribes: the Hypnobride, the Vetamari, the Fangpire, and the Constricti. All four of those tribes reunite as Pythor, the leader of it, because Pythor had led like two different armies before. He led the the Serpentine army and the whole Ninjoid army. But I'm not even gonna get to that. That's like around season 3. But let me just continue on. So Pythor had led those types of armies. Well, just the Serpentine army. Just the Serpentine army. So his goal was to unleash the Great Devourer, which was told that it will bring about chaos to Ninjago. So apparently he unleashed the Great Devourer by collecting the 4 Fang Blades, by being a ninja to it. And once he did that, the giant snake ended up eating him and Wu, and that kind of caused him to change his complexion. Which luckily Wu didn't change complexion. He did. I still understand why to this day, but still. Anyway, after that, we never heard from him again. After when he defeated the Great Devourer, Pythor was gone, but it turns out he wasn't gone because he was serving the Overlord. So apparently he teamed up with the Overlord to defeat the ninja once more. And Cyrus Bohr created a pill that was meant for the Overlord to shrink, but apparently Pythor ate the pill and he shrunk instead. After the events of season 3, season 4, we ended up seeing Pythor in Kryptarian prison. Pythor somehow was the last Anacondrae, and if Chen ends up getting a hold of him, nothing will stop Chen from turning into a complete Anacondrae forever. So Pythor, however, wanted to stop Chen because they were most likely frauds of Anacondrae, which he would never stand up to that. So him and the ninja team joined forces together to stop Chen, and then Pythor ended up stopping Chen. And then that's when, after that, as soon as we thought that Pythor and the ninja were actually friends, turns out he lied. Day of the Departed, he went to Lloyd and tried to get revenge on him. So, yeah, Lloyd won that fight. Pythor lost eventually. And then, yeah, after that, we haven't heard from him. So, yeah, that's pretty much it about this character. This character is the only villain still alive, and apparently he's also the one that's, I think Lloyd thought that he was his greatest enemy. Although he was one of the first snakes that, well, he is one of the snakes that Lloyd had befriended. And yeah, pretty much you could say this is like the ninja's first enemy, one of the ninja's first enemies they ever faced. So how the character looks, he has a long neck as a snake. He has a gem on his head. He looks more of he's a snake, but purple. And also white. Well, most likely white because we haven't seen him for like a long time. So he's white, pretty much. He changed his complexion after he got eaten by the Great Devourer. And so yeah, how I rate this character. I would rate this character a 9.5. This character is not really bad, although he does have some silly sides in him. That could be a flaw of him. He does have a little bit of too much silly side in him. It's not that he's like too silly, it's just that like his arrogance will trump his wits every time. So yeah, pretty much but his strength is that he just one of those villains that just don't give up. That's the most I can say about him. That's the most I can say about Pythor. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Who do you think is the most greatest villain? And so yeah, guys, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.